Welcome back, everyone. It's Eric from Rare Candy. Here today we actually have kind of a special little announcement video. Actually not even sure what we're going to name this video just yet, but I'm assuming, judging by the title, you'll kind of know what we're doing here. We're actually announcing we're adding someone new to Rare Candy. We have Mr. Zach Lesage with us here. He is going to be joining Rare Candy going forward as a content creator. I'm really excited about this one. I guess before we introduce Zach and everything, just kind of want to talk briefly about how this kind of happened. You know, he had some things going on in his personal life as far as content creation and everything that led him to being a bit of a free agent. And Kenneth and him have been friends, and that's kind of how all of this got brought together. But you know, one thing I've kind of talked about before in previous videos is that even though I've been the one who runs Rare Candy and it's primarily been my channel, it's not really a channel that I wanted to be about me specifically. Like, that was one reason I brought on Xander and Kenneth, is to help with content creation, and that's really what I want at the end of the day, is content creation. And so the more people who are good at it that can help fill in the gaps, you know, in our upload schedule, the better. Because one thing you guys have probably noticed is that we actually don't upload quite as frequently as some of the other channels. I think, you know, one big reason for that is sometimes our production values, I think, are a little bit better than some of the other creators out there. No disrespect to them, of course, but as a result, sometimes you know, that takes up a lot of time and you can't put out as many videos. So having additional people to help fill in those gaps on our upload schedule, I think, is really important. I think will benefit, you know, you guys watching us, you know, every week. So I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna pass this over to Zach. This is Zach Lesage, so feel free to take the floor, Zach. Introduce yourself.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Eric. So I just like to say I'm super excited to be joining part of Rare Candy. It's been a little bit of a gap since I've made some content creation. Had some things go on with Dead Draw Gaming, as you may or may not have noticed. I was part of Dead Draw Gaming's content creation team earlier on in the season, but I've since ended my relationship with Dead Draw Gaming. No disrespect to them at all. I hope that their channel continues to grow and that their team continues to dominate. But it just doesn't, and it wasn't the deal for me at the end of the day. So I'm really happy just joining this. I really like making content. And I hope that my competitive flair can add some spice to our channel right now.
And speaking of which, too, you know, I don't know how many people out there are familiar, you know, with you and your history in the TCG, but can you maybe just run through maybe like some of your accomplishments in the game, though?
Yeah, for sure. So I guess I started playing Pokemon in between 2004, 2005. We found that there was a gym challenge going on in Toronto. And for those of you who don't know, a gym challenge is a tournament where the winner gets a first place. The first place winner, I guess, gets a trip to the World Championships and an invite. So the seasonal structure was a little bit different back then. I was actually able to win a gym challenge in 2005, and that kind of sparked my competitive spirit going on. Since then, I've won multiple state, provincial, territorial championships, a national championships, multiple high placements at international championships, and most currently I won the Mexico City special event this season and the Collinsville regional championships. So I'm definitely a Pokemon lifer, and I continuously play on a super competitive level. On the side, I coach players and create content. So
Nice. So yeah, we're super excited to have Zach on here. Definitely, I think the most accomplished player now that's on Rare Candy. Definitely as far as championship points goes. So you know, definitely happy to have someone who's very competent at the game as well, in addition to, you know, being passionate about making content. So yeah, just really excited about this entire little situation we have here. Zach's already started to prepare some content behind the scenes that we're hoping to start trickling out over the next like week or two. And like I said, to hopefully kind of fill in those gaps on those weeks where, you know, maybe I'm traveling a lot, or, you know, we're caught up in doing work or whatever it might be. It's nice to have someone else who can, you know, help with the workload and make sure that you guys still have good content that you can watch in the week. So I think it should definitely be a pretty big win for both us and you guys out there as well. So, you know, I'm going to try to keep this thing pretty short and sweet. There's not too much to really say from me on my part. But Zach, is there any other kind of closing thoughts you wanted to add in before we wrap this thing up?
not really. Like, I think you covered basically everything that we wanted to go over today. I like we both said, I think it's going to be a good partnership between myself, Rare Candy, and now just us as Rare Candy going forward, and especially as our subscribers, just like getting more content, quality content, filling in those gaps where we can. So I think it's just going to be a really good match, and I'm super excited that we're going to go forward with this.
Ditto. So yeah, guys, we can kind of wrap it up at that. Just to recap, like I said, super excited about this. Be sure to give Zach a pretty warm welcome down there in the comments section as well. But as always, feel free to like and subscribe. If you can, please support us over at patreon.com/rarecandytcg or by picking up some merch over at our online store, rarecandytcg.com. It would mean a lot. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.